What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Trench Grenade channel. I'm your host, the average Adidas tracksuit enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home. Today we're going to be discussing the future of the Trench Grenade channel. And yes, I'm back. It's been about 2 months since we've put a video out. Okay, I've been off doing some army training and stuff. Today I'm going to be discussing the future of the channel and do kind of an introduction video, okay? An introduction video into bodybuilding slash weightlifting, okay? And my thoughts on what you need to do getting into that. Now, before we get into that, I'll tell you why we're kind of changing gears and why all of a sudden I'm not filming, battle drills or weapon reviews or gear readiness setup and stuff like that. And I'll tell you why. With everything going on in the world, it has become apparent to me that the next 10 to 20 years is going to be 10 to 20 years of potentially active conflict in the world, okay? There's been a lot of duration where it's been relatively peaceful for the past 7 to 8 years, but I feel as if it is not going to be. And my views are, if I have to live it every day or think about that every day at work, I want this channel to be geared on things that interest me and things that I think can benefit you. I will still be releasing videos on specific battle drills, such as how to conduct a near ambush should the United States be invaded by another force, okay? Considerations for a near ambush, considerations for a far ambush, considerations for a squad attack, a raid, a deliberate defense, just basic battle drills. But I'm going to kind of orient it towards the civilian operator or the civilian fire team, okay? So that is going to be all the gun and tactical stuff that you're going to see on my channel. Is going to be oriented towards how you can actually implement the tools that I've told you to go out and buy, okay? So that without getting too much deeper on that, if you haven't seen all the previous videos, all the competition videos, all the gear reviews, all the just overall preparation, the how much ammo do I need, if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it, okay? But if you haven't already listened to those videos, then there's no point in making more of them. Go back, watch all the gear and tactical videos that you want to see. And know going forward, there's only going to be, for the next few months at least, there's only going to be 2 types of videos posted on my channel. It's going to be fitness, okay, how to get in the gym, how to take care of your body, how to body build, but that's going to be kind of a broad term. I'm going to use the term body build, but it's not for the competitive sake. It's more to just keep yourself overall fit and help you look good, okay? And then we'll post battle drill consideration videos for the modern civilian operator, which all of you hopefully are or aspiring to be, and how you can defend your, I will say your towns and cities utilizing battle drills that I previously described, effectively, okay? Because you don't want to go against a enemy BMP-3 that's using thermal and set up a near ambush. That's a good way to get turned into hamburger. Okay, that's a really long intro. Guys, thank you for being here. I'm gonna tell you all about all the sponsorship and everything. Palmetto State Armory is the sponsorship or the sponsor of this video. Bear with me, I'm kind of rusty, guys. Is the sponsor of the video. I'll post a link down below. Get down there and buy. I would recommend buying bulk ammo as things are kind of heating up and you might not be able to get ammo here soon. So get down, use the sponsorship link for Palmetto State Armory and buy yourself some bulk 9mm, bulk 5.56. Lastly, the Patreon channel is a thing. It's $5 a month to see. I'm going to be primarily posting a lot of like whiteboard footage and preparation videos for these battle drills and a lot of behind the scenes gym content for y'all. Lastly, I have an Instagram channel. I post over on Instagram every day. It's the same name, Trench Grenade. I post over there every day, me lifting, okay? If you have questions, you can hit me up directly on the Instagram channel without being a Patreon member, but I would appreciate if you're a Patreon member. Okay. Let's talk about getting into the gym, okay? So, a lot of you guys are nervous, guys and gals, primarily guys. I think it's 98% of you got my demographic are males, are nervous or hesitant of how to get into the gym, okay? So we'll talk about the simple stuff that'll make you feel more secure because you're probably carrying every day. Something you see on the channel. To carry in the gym, get a good fanny pack, okay? Do not carry with a round in the chamber in a fanny pack. I rock Adidas, okay, because, I don't know, obviously with a tracksuit, they are just my vibe. But I'll typically rock amber with just my Beretta, okay? So that way I have to loaded mag, you know, empty chamber. I also have to rack it. If I'm rocking a Glock or a Staccato, I'll carry one with a round of the chamber and a holster in here. But that gives me the ability to keep my weapon on me around the gym, and it just looks like a normal fanny pack, okay, guys? So that's how I carry in the gym. As far as going to and from the gym, I recommend you buy like a good, this is a Mystery Ranch, just a good civilian pack. You can carry 2 extra magazines, a flashlight, a knife, all your regular EDC stuff, but more importantly, you can carry your water, okay, and all the things I'm about to discuss in the bags. That way when you get into the gym, you can just get to it, okay? So let's talk about the basics of weightlifting and bodybuilding. Well, it's going to come down to diet, and a good way to actually maintain your diet is going to be using supplements. And now, before we get too far down the supplement rabbit hole, this is not going to be a video about steroids, about all the performance enhancing things that you can do. I don't do any of those things. I'm not telling you not to do them, okay? But what I'm going to tell you kind of the natty route, if you will, of how to be a natural lifter and see results. So first and foremost, I weigh exactly 177 pounds. So I need to consume 177 grams of protein per day to maintain my current physique, okay? So an easy way to do that is using whey protein, okay? They are 24 grams of protein per scoop. So you're gonna have to take 1 to 2 protein shakes a day plus your regular meal, but things like whey protein will help you maintain and actually hit your goals. Other ways, I use the Builder's bars or any protein bar that you like. The biggest thing with protein, guys, is you can't consume more than 40-ish grams of protein at a time. Your body can't process it. So like if you go to Chipotle and you get double meat, say in a burrito or a bowl, the double meat portion is only going to be for taste. Your body is not actually going to be able to process that extra serving of protein, because you're going to have things like cheese, and then we'll talk about other dietary things in the future, but just keep that in mind. So if you're going to like Chipotle or Qdoba or a place like that, or you're going to Chick-fil-A and you're getting like an extra order of chicken tenders or whatever on top of a sandwich, your body can only process about 35 to 40 grams typically of protein at any time. That's why you're recommended to take 4 different servings of that high protein intake per day, okay? But if you're gonna get into bodybuilding, you need to have things like whey protein, or, you know, have protein bars on standby, because you need to be able to consume that protein 4 different times throughout the day, okay? So if you have questions about any of this, guys, get down below, you know, at the end of the video and leave a comment. I'll try to answer all your questions. We'll leave a steak emoji. Leave a steak emoji in the comments down below for if you're getting into your bodybuilding routine and you like this video. Okay, so we talked about protein. How many servings? 4 servings, 40-ish grams. If you're a 210-pound dude and you're trying to cut, well, you still need to have about 205 grams of protein. You need to base your diet off that. Again, we'll get more into it. This is just an intro video, because there's only 3 different ways to bodybuild. You can cut, bulk, or maintenance, okay? So you're either cutting, you're bulking, or you're maintaining. There's no such thing as I want to get stronger, but I want to cut weight. It's not a thing, all right? So cutting, bulking, and maintenance. So on top of your protein, another thing I highly recommend every one of you do is get creatine. I do the creatine HC1. None of these are sponsors, by the way. This is just what I actually use. The creatine HC1, I take it with my pre-workout every day. What creatine does is it holds more water in your muscles. It does pull some of that water from your vital organs, so you need to drink a lot more water when you're on creatine. You do have to take creatine every single day. Doesn't really matter what time you take the creatine, but you need to take it every single day, even on your off day, all right? Because if you don't, then your body will go back to normal and it won't retain that water. It's going to help your muscles recover. Okay, creatine helps your muscles recover. It also makes them look bigger, because it's going to pull water into the muscle itself. There's nothing wrong with creatine as long as you're properly hydrating. I highly recommend you take creatine every single day. Well, we're on the topic of rest days. You know what? We'll talk about rest days at another video. How about that? All right, moving on. Pre-workout. Now, this is going to be kind of, it's going to get a little wild. So, you're going to need like 4 of these, okay? Just shaker cups, Mandalorian shaker cup. Now, what I'll typically do is take a scoop of my pre-workout, okay? This is bucked up, all right? Do whatever one you want. I put about half a scoop of beta-alanine on top of it, so I'll probably die in the next 20 years of a heart attack, but that's what I got going on there. And of course, I said I put my creatine in my pre-workout. I take that about 15 minutes before the workout, okay? And these are just basics of how to get started, but that's what I do, and that's how I consume my creatine every day. All right, another thing you're gonna need getting into the gym is gonna be a good set of noise-canceling headphones. And why do I say noise-canceling? Well, a lot of people are intimidated to get started in the gym because they don't want to hear the banging around them. They don't want to hear the grunting, whatever's going on, right? Well, get some good noise-canceling headphones, and guess what? In a year or two, you're going to be the one banging weight around probably and grunting. All right, that's just the way it kind of went for me. But get some good noise-canceling headphones that you like. That way you can be in there, you know, vibing out of control and not having to worry about everything going on around you, okay? And lastly, you're going to need a baseball cap. And a lot of what you wear to the gym is going to be build your confidence in the gym. I'll typically, you've seen on the channel before, and I'll probably post in the intro, me lifting, or in the outro or something. But my fit are some freaking, you know, short shorts and a freaking cutoff. It's just, I don't know, it's just when I feel confident, and a hat of some sort. That way, you know, you just, I don't know, for me, it's a basic requirement to go to the gym: headphones, hat, and the freaking fit and the pre, okay? What else? Oh, water. So, to avoid carrying stuff and a million different things, I'll put my keys. This is, you can get it on Amazon, but you can get whatever different color. I think it's Battle Bottle or something. Put your keys in here, your wallet in here, and then you got a ton of water. You're going to have to be hydrating a lot, okay? So guys, in summary, things you're going to need to get started into kind of your bodybuilding or weightlifting journey. Protein. You're going to need protein supplements because it's really hard to sit down and eat unless you're just, all you have is just discipline, and you can just sit down and plan out 4 perfect meals every single day with the perfect amount of protein. You're going to want some sort of supplement or protein bar, protein drink to help you 4 different times a day. All right. 4 different intakes. You're going to want your pre-workout, whatever you choose, and you're going to want your creatine every day. Now, the last thing I want to cover today is what breakdown should you do. Now, I'm going to give you the next video I'll put out is probably going to be about the breakdown, the different workout, but there's basically 2 different methods of breakdowns getting into weightlifting. You can do what's called push-pull legs, or you can do a bro split. Now, push-pull legs is pretty self-explanatory, pushing things away from you, pulling things, and then legs, okay? So push is typically your back, or push is typically your chest and your tris. Pull is typically your back and your bis, and legs are your quads, hamstrings, and your calves, okay? So on the next video, I'll talk about push-pull legs, because that is what I do, and it's what I've seen the greatest success with. But you're going to have to decide between that and the bro split. The bro split is hitting just chest on one day, just arms on the next day, just shoulders, just, you know, it's a very specific breakdown, and you're hitting less muscle groups per day, typically only 1 muscle group per day, and you're taking typically 1 to 2 rest days per week. But I don't want to get too much into that right now. So, guys, hopefully you're excited about the new direction of the channel. I'm excited. It's going to be a little bit different. A lot of you guys are kind of wrapped around the gun stuff, and I'm kind of, I'm not over the gun content, but I will say I'm kind of burnt out, if I'm being honest. I see with all the current events going on in the world, if you haven't prepared and you don't know where to get started, look at my old videos, okay? I have a ton of freaking content up on what handgun should I buy, what rifle should I get, well, how much ammo do I need, what kind of plates do I need, what kind of night vision. I have a video on all that. The only thing I don't have videos on is specific battle drills and how to implement it. And most of you guys not attacking you. You have some of this stuff, but you're not physically fit. And honestly, my interest right now is getting you guys physically fit. And if even one or two dudes see this video and they're like, yeah, that's awesome, I'm gonna go start bodybuilding or weightlifting and change my life around, well, I'm happy. I'm much happier about that because I already have content out there talking about you getting a Glock or you getting a Beretta or whatever, okay? So I already have all the content about competition shooting, but what I don't have a lot out there is how to get started in the gym and how to actually enjoy being in the gym, because honestly, the gym has become a cornerstone of my life right now. It is kind of like my favorite thing in the world right now. As you can probably tell how adamant I am about talking about weightlifting. So with that being said, guys, hopefully you enjoy the new direction of the channel. It's going to be some growing pains. I know some dudes are going to be like, I'm only here to see you tell me a Glock 19 is the best thing in the world. Cool, dude. But I want that dude that's sitting there right now, hopefully still watching this video, to think, okay, I have all this stuff. How do I use it? Okay, so he's going to tell me how to use it with battle drills, and he's going to tell me how to get my, you-know-what in shape. I think that is the direction for me, and I think that's what's going to help me grow as a person, both for my engagement with you guys, as well as like my mental health and producing content and actually enjoying what I'm putting out, as I do work a full-time job, just like most of you. Okay, guys, leave a steak down in the comments if you enjoyed this video. Let me know what I forgot. I'm sure I forgot something. Someone's going to be like, what about belts and wrist straps or something? All right, post it down in the comments, guys. Let me know what your thoughts are on the new direction of the channel. Please, if you need bulk ammo, Palmetto State Armory is sponsoring the video. Use the link down below. It helps me out. It's going to help keep the channel going. I'm going to try to get some sort of sponsorship for something more weightlifting oriented, I guess. Check out the Patreon. Things are going to be more active. On the Patreon, it's only $5 a month, and you can directly ask me any question. You can ask for my exact breakdown of what I do, whatever, and I'll be there to help you. And the biggest thing I want to push on you guys is Instagram. Instagram, I post workouts and stuff every single day, what I'm doing in the gym, kind of my thoughts on whatever. I'm going to be more verbal in the gym. It's going to be a little awkward at first, talking to you guys in the gym, but I'm going to start doing it. So check out the Instagram channel. It's Trench Grenade. I'll be over there. We might be doing a live either later today with The Last American Outlaw, so be ready for that. But yeah, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this new change in the channel. And until next time, this is Trench Grenade, your average tracksuit enjoyer that your mom said that we have at home, signing out. Go lift some freaking weights. Cheers.